so high, so high, so high, so high.
Virginia is for lovers and single men who live on the road. Welcome one and all to the Beatnik channel. We find ourselves this time around in East Virginia. If you remember our 100-degree Virginia voyage, that was along the western part of the state. This time around in the DC metro area, we're gonna see what there is to explore. Chesapeake Canal, and as you can see, Fairfax County, Virginia, literally the richest county in America. And me, the penniless beatnik, is gonna stay here rent-free tonight. We're arriving at the first state park. State park, not even a national park. And there's a $20 entrance fee. You kidding me? We've arrived at our first destination. Great Falls State Park. Big canal locks as we are at the mouth of the Chesapeake River. I'm a waterfall chaser, as you know from the channel, so this is a little bit underwhelming. However, it's a good start to the journey as we'll be heading to the very end of the Chesapeake River. Chesapeake in Native American, it means the Bay of Shellfish, something like that. Maybe we catch some razorbacks, get food poisoning while we sleep on the ground. The squirrel and his nut. All right, it's called Great Falls. Niagara was pretty great and it was free. $20, this better be better. That's moving fast. Okay. Nice little boardwalk now. Maryland heritage. I'll tell you what, their heritage is being bad drivers. I made more right-hand passes in Maryland than any other state I've driven in. They're watching the rivers instead of the roads. This is nice, definitely worth the stop. But charging $20 more than Niagara Falls? There's only one waterfall on Earth bigger than Niagara. And these people are charging $20 more than Niagara? What are you, Iguazu Falls? The Beatnik will be there eventually. I'm wondering if anybody has ever kayaked down this area. Probably some Native Americans. Being this federal land in the 2020s, I think you get thrown in Guantanamo Bay. These are some rip-roaring rapids. Great Falls State Park. Definitely not bad, but a more fitting name would be Mid-Falls State Park. Ready to move on to our second location, just a 10-minute drive. We'll be right there. That's Maryland. Kids' treehouse bigger than my 300 square foot studio. Little bit of traffic. Some Marylander must have dropped his Old Bay. Just crossed over the Potomac, being the river we just viewed. Now we're in Virginia for the rest of this video. Let's hope none of those Maryland drivers followed us. We have arrived at our second location. Here on the outskirts of DC is a 1950s, 1960s built Nike missile silo. Warheads were kept here to protect the entire metropolitan area of DC. These nuts. Let's go check it out. Just a seemingly normal ball field. Sirens going off in the distance. Maybe it's the nuclear bunker. Get down! Bruh. Should have bought my harmonica. The hell is this gonna do to stop a missile? This was the radar. That could easily be a made-up story, but it makes me think there's more underground here. Whether or not, we're moving on. That was a weird one. Makes me think there's a nuclear command center in this elementary school. Moving on to our last location on the outskirts of Washington, D's nuts. Spaghetti, bruh. Richmond. I told you this was a wealthy place. They named their towns after their money. Look at this building. 30-minute drive. Lake Accotink. What I'm looking for? Some Civil War era ruins amongst the trees of Virginia. Now we're talking. This is looking very Civil War-y. Let's get up in there. Whoa. The brick. Definitely not going to ruin my boots. Get frostbite real quick. This is a vibe. Time to head an hour south to our next location. Another park. Got around 2-mile hike there. And maybe some ruins. From there, we're gonna have to start looking for a camp due to the shortened sunlight hours. This is a good one. Friggin' sweet, man.
Feel the flow, feel the road, feel the river, feel the underneath of your toes. I guess as you say, this is how it goes, mostly. You could probably correct me, quote me on that one.
That is one of the most uncanny art experiences I've ever had. Almost nightmarish. 40-odd politicians 20 feet tall staring you in the eye. Happy to be out of there. Big hawk. I think I found our spot, y'all. We are right on the Colonial Highway. I don't see no parking signs. We got some neighbors as well. And this is feeling like a real historic area. And today, I will be pioneering this stead. I just noticed I didn't bring my sleeping bag. I have 3 blankets in here though, but I don't think I'm going to be able to camp outside. It's 20 degrees. Beatnik lava lamp. MRE time. Chicken noodle soup. It's up there with Chili Mac. One of the best. Long day on the road. Nothing like some steaming hot chicken noodle soup. I'm going to sleep. Night. Let's get it! Good morning, everyone. It's always fun to see where you just slept after waking up. The historic Colonial Highway. We get to explore it today. But first, the sunrise. I feel so alive. Awesome start to the morning. Now we head a measly 2 miles down the road to see how the OG campers did it at Jamestown. Damn settlers never thought there'd be a Ford F-150 on the Colonial Highway. This is a learning moment. You see all this water? It's on the inside of the windshield. Your body loses, they say, like 2 liters per night while you sleep. It's freaking everywhere. Hydrate. We're about to see all 50 states, and today, America's first settlement. Park opens at 9, so I'll kill an hour over here. The only other place that I've ever seen that 50 flag display was at Mount Rushmore. Pretty cool. The first settlement. Eventually the whole world will be a settlement of America.
Day here in Alaska. I'm gonna spend the night out here with no tent.
Let's go!
Surviving well. I'm gonna show you how to do it too.
This is technically a national park. There's a glass blowing house. Not a lot of people get to sleep in Jamestown National Park. Jamestown, America. 104 men and boys settled here in 1607. Not until 9 months later did mail order bribes arrive. Cannibalism was resorted to at times to survive. And unmarked graves are littered along the island. Jamestown, named after King James I. LeBron James. Yo, the first bar in America. Let's go to the first bar in America, guys. Can I come in? How many people got loaded in here? Yo, where did we just land? The women don't get here for 9 months? I'm the first person here, so I think I could run it. Speed run the national park. Some more taverns. Come on now. We've seen better ruins for free on this channel. But this is a historic place, the first state. There's cannibals among us. Angela, the first Afro-American to arrive in America. Certainly it must be a happy climate. Me freezing my ass off with no sleeping bag last night. Me after eating another toxic MRE. This is where it all began. This was our journey. 1607 to 1624. A most unfortunate ending at Jamestown, resulting in cannibalism, killing of their own families. Beatniks, they have a code of honor. On through the jungle. Land ho. That's gonna mostly wrap up Jamestown. A couple more quick stops before we reach a truly awe-inspiring destination. How far the settlers have come. Chesapeake Bay Tunnel, one of the largest in America, finally crossing the river to our final destination. Guatemala, take me back. Cotton Farm, Virginia. The Jamestown Jamboree, how fun it's been. Thank you guys for joining, and enjoy Kipto Peak State Park. From the wooden ships of Jamestown to the iron megaliths of America, let's hope our future doesn't wind up like a skeleton in the bay.